Welcome to my room. I'm Alyssa Carmela, and I thought I would show you some things that I own, sort of trinkets, just stuff around my room, and some of the stuff has little stories that I could tell you. So if you want to get to know me better, here's kind of an insight of the things that I own and the shit in my room. This is a sort of materialistic video, so if you don't like videos like that, I completely get it. I want this to feel sort of like an OG, like 2012 type YouTube video. I was gonna film it on my Mac actually, so it had that kind of gritty, grungy feel where the camera quality like is shit, and I don't know, it feels more intimate that way. But I did drop my Mac off my bed like 20 minutes ago, and when I pressed record to film, the mic sounded really muffly, which I'm scared about. And not like a good shitty where it's like grungy, it was like very shitty. So I don't know if I broke my mic, I don't know. Anyways, not important to this video at all. I'm going to get into it and show you some things around my room. First thing that I'm gonna show you, I got this like 2 years ago. I have a Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. I'm also just realizing that this is gonna be inverted, so I'm really sorry. I don't know if I got this during like Halloween time or what. I don't know how to read tarot. I don't know why I have this. I think I just thought it was pretty because I like the movie. The cards are beautiful. I'm gonna put a clip in so you can actually see the cards. Like I said, I'm not a tarot reader. I don't know how to do this shit. This kind of just sits on a table in my room and collects dust at this point, but I'm not getting rid of it. The next thing in front of me, this came in a Brandy Melville package, like little burlap sack thing. It came with a bunch of stickers and I just keep this. I don't know why. I used a few of the stickers. They gave me like 10 of each sticker, so I just keep them in here. It has the little American flag, it's cutie. These are some of the stickers. I'm gonna put them up on the screen because like I said, it's probably gonna be inverted. Anyways, it also came with this little, the police pin. It came with this pin. I just dropped the pin. Next thing in my room is this Peep plushie thing. They have these in stores all the time during like Easter, and I think my mom just got it for me because obviously I'm a big Lil Peep fan. So this little Peep plushie sits in my room. It was on my floor. I think Puss likes to play with it. Pink Peep plushie. My grandma bought me this little Kuromi stuffed animal. She sits on my bed as well. I honestly really want to start traveling with her. When I go to LA, I want to bring her on the flights with me because she's so cute. But I get kind of stressed at airports and on flights, so I'm just scared to lose her. But yeah, that's all I have to say. I have a bunch of cameras, like digital cameras. I have this big Polaroid camera. I think this is like a 90s one, like the big ones. I used to take a lot of pictures on here. I'm actually gonna show you. I have like a photo book, photo memory, photo gallery type book that I'm gonna show you with a lot of Polaroids on it. Yeah, I use this a lot. I also have this little Sony camera, which is just like a digital camera. I have yet to use this one because it needs an SD card. Digital camera. I also got peer pressured into buying this little vlogging camera off of like TikTok shop. Fucking sue me. It's really embarrassing that I was persuaded to buy this camera off TikTok shop, but it's actually not bad, and I've taken some good pictures on this camera. This was a cheap camera, but I think it works pretty decent. Also, this part flips out, so it's like an actual vlogging camera, so if you're like this, you can see yourself in here. I like a lot of my pictures and videos and content in general to look kind of shitty, so I like this camera. I like shitty camera quality, so I like those cameras. Next, I have some crystals, and before you make fun of me, I don't really know who my audience is whenever I post these videos. As of right now, it's majority girls, so I don't think I'm gonna get made fun of too hard. Before you make fun of me, these were in fact gifts from my grandma, which I think makes it kind of funnier. My grandma got me this pack of crystals when I was like really depressed and anxious, which is really cutie of her. So I don't really know how these work, but I keep them. She doesn't know how they work either. I think she just thought that I would like them. She's right, they're cute. I just don't really know how to use them. I also have this set of, I think these are rose quartz. I'll tag the girl who makes them. She's a sweetheart. She makes beautiful, beautiful jewelry. And she gave me some crystals that came with the jewelry. So I think these are rose quartz. The bag is beautiful, so I refuse to get rid of it. I also have this bigger crystal. I don't know if it's fake or not. I've had it for years. I don't know if it's real. I don't know what it does, but I do in fact keep it. I keep it for vibes. It's just kind of pretty. I don't know what the fuck it does, and like I said, I don't know if it's real, but I'm gonna act like it's real and I'm gonna keep it. Next thing in my room is very embarrassing, but I'm a real bitch and I tell you guys how it is. I have an embarrassing amount of dead geek bars. This isn't all of them. This is just the 3 that I found in my bed. But I'm sure if I look around my room, there's at least 10 dead geek bars. Don't smoke, I'm an idiot. I tried one whenever I went to LA, and then when I got home, I was just trying to try every flavor. Here's the few that I have right now. This one is the one that I'm using right now, so this one is like working, but these are just the few dead ones that I found. This is also really shitty. Don't get this one, it's not good. But the blue ones are good. Yeah, very embarrassing. Don't do that. I have this little jewelry holder. I actually thrifted this maybe 2 years ago, and I don't know how it broke. This center part used to come up so you could put like rings on it and stuff. It has a little baby like angel cherub, and it's just gold. I'm not really a gold girly, but this is pretty, and it was like an antique jewelry holder, so I needed it. It doesn't hold much, it's very small, but it's more just for the vibes. Look how cute. And it was like $2 at a thrift store. Of course, I have my Lana Del Rey sunglasses. I have a pink pair and a red pair. These also just kind of float around my room. Nothing in my room is organized, so these sort of just float around. Sometimes they're on the floor, sometimes they're fucking walking around my room. I don't know. I wore these to a Lana concert, as I do. I think my ears are lopsided because I don't know why they're like that. I think this ear is higher up than this ear because they literally look slanted. And I don't know how to fix it. Maybe my nose is crooked, like I don't know. These are my favorite pair. I like the red pair better than the pink pair. Of course, I have Lana Del Rey sunglasses in my room. Do you know who I am? I love these. Look how pretty. They make the whole vibe pink. They're very dirty. I'm unfortunately very mentally ill, so I have a lot of notebooks and paper. I'm a very visual person. I have to write down everything that I'm feeling or else I actually go insane. This is my current journal, but I've been journaling for like 3 or 4 years now. This is my like everyday journal. This is the one that I'm currently using. I think it's from Target. Just a random journal. I go through journals like crazy. So this was the first journal that I ever started using. I think I started this in 2020. I think this journal is from Amazon, but I liked it because the pages were like brown, like they were like vintagey looking. And then I got this one. This one is from Target. I write a lot of poetry too, so this is kind of more of like a poetry, lyrics. Any creative endeavor, creative idea that I have goes in this one. I also have a sketchbook. I'm very visual, so I also like to draw. I think this is from Michael's. I haven't drawn in a very long time, and I don't even know if I can show you some of these because a lot of them are like naked people. I was in a weird graffiti phase too, where I thought that I wanted to do graffiti. So I have some like random graffiti in here. This is a really shitty one that I did recently, and I say shitty because I haven't drawn in like 2 years, and I decided to draw a really fucked up, sad Betty Boop when I was like manic in bed. She looks really bad actually. I don't even know if I'm gonna put that in the video. If I don't write down how I'm feeling, I will drown in the feeling and actually go crazy. Now you know where I put all of my thoughts. This is my guitar. I got her like 2 years ago for Christmas, and I learned how to play a few chords. If you play guitar, I'm sure you can see the issue of why I don't play anymore. My nails are so long, and I'm so weird about my nails. I literally won't get a job if I can't have my long nails. I worked a few like restaurant jobs and barista jobs, and if they tell me that I can't have my super long obnoxious nails, I will literally quit, which is why I'm unemployed all the time. I knew a few chords and then I quit playing because the nails were making it very hard. This was my first ever guitar and I love her a lot. I wish I took it more seriously. I honestly want to take it more seriously. This guitar honestly just sits in a corner in my room and makes me look cooler than I am, but I don't know how to play any songs, so I'm sorry. Sorry, I'm getting thumbnails. Another thing that sort of just sits in my room is a bunch of paintbrushes. I used to paint a lot more. I unfortunately don't paint as much as I used to, but I have a few canvases that I used to paint. I just refuse to get rid of any of my like art stuff because if I get depressed or insane, I like to know that it's there if I wanted to paint something. This is just a mason jar full of some paintbrushes. If I ever wanted to paint, they're there for me to paint. I get into really weird phases all the time where I'll get really into something and then completely abandon it. A few years ago, it was books. So I bought a shit ton of books that I haven't read. I read 2 of the books that I purchased, and those were Lolita and The Bell Jar. This is my copy of The Bell Jar. Lolita is currently under my bed. I read this book all the way through like when I was 17. I don't know what's wrong with me. I get really hyper fixated on it and then I'll just completely abandon it, and that's what I did with the majority of my books. I still have those. I don't want to get rid of them because they're perfectly fine books. Who knows, maybe one day I'll want to read them, so I keep them. This was my first microphone that I got. I made my mom get it for me for Christmas. Like 2 years ago, I was dead set on music. I'm a very creative person. I like to express how I'm feeling through any form of art, like you saw, whether it's painting or writing or singing, whatever it is. This was the first mic that I got. It was like 90 bucks on Amazon, and this is where I recorded a lot of my first music on. I don't know if my Mac is fucked up or if the mic is fucked up, but I don't really like how it makes me sound anymore, which is why I kind of stopped making music for a while. I didn't stop completely. I still love it and it's still a passion of mine to like write lyrics. I just don't really like how I sound on this mic. Also, I'm a very avid like smoker. Singing has been hard for me. I hold a lot of stress in my throat, so my vocal cords are constantly fucked up. Whether my voice is gone or I get constant laryngitis, like chronic laryngitis. It's kind of been hard for me to sing recently, but I do keep the mic because it was my first mic and I love music. This is a big book full of Polaroids and pictures. I will definitely show you some. This is me and Maddie. This is me and Maddie. This is us partying in LA. This was my first runway show that I walked in LA. This was the night of the show too. This was a random man at one of the raves that we went to. I don't know who this man is. Shout out to him. Like, why is that in here? Who put that in there? Yeah, these are just a few Polaroids and actual tangible photos that I have. In 2020, me and Maddie were living together and we had a mini fridge. I still have the mini fridge, it's down there. So these are some magnets that we bought back then. I'm gonna have to insert a clip because it's inverted. This is a witch magnet. I'm not a witch and I don't know shit about it, but I do have a witch magnet. This is a Death Note magnet. Me and Maddie watched a few episodes. I don't even think we finished it, but we saw this and we got this L magnet. This one is just pretty. I don't know, it's just here for vibes. And then this is my favorite magnet because it's really cutie and it says Slay on it. Those are some magnets that we keep on the mini fridge. I have these cheetah print pillows, but this is a very secretive cheetah print pillow because when I open the pillowcase, Harry Styles pillow hidden in a cheetah print pillowcase, you would never know. But yeah, now you know. Jesus Christ. This is Puss. You guys know Puss. This is the last thing in my room. This is Puss. You can't really see him because he's literally falling asleep. But yeah, he's always in my room. Like, are you kidding? I hope you enjoyed this video. This is just random shit in my room. This video had really no purpose. I just wanted to talk to you. This is kind of the type of content that I like to film the most. As you guys know, I say it all the time, but I've been posting like story times and vlogs and they've been flopping, so sorry. Yeah, that was this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm gonna go, but I love hanging out with you guys, so this is really fun for me. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it so much. I also hung these lights up recently and it makes me really feel like a 2014 Tumblr girly. So I had to film like an OG Tumblr girl and I had to prop up my camera and make a little OG YouTube video. So if you like OG YouTube, maybe you'll like my content, I don't know. I'm really excited to film more. This is my favorite thing to do. So yeah. I love you, thank you for watching, and I will be back, as I always am. I love you. Bye-bye.